even so far, 26 for 24 with just under 40 seconds left in this second hardpoint. Jabbo, I'm on with H220 now. He's got the bell out. He's going to work with it. Tell me, what do you think of this squad, and have they got what it takes to take down Mega, who are, of course, must be pretty hyped after their recent LAN second place?
Yeah, of course. Well, coming off LAN, it's very different. As you know, there's no lag spikes or anything on LAN, so it's very different to playing online. But True AmBiTioN, they've been playing as a squad for a while. They have Ridicule, I'm pretty sure, subbing in for this match, or maybe full-time on the team. But Mega, as you said, yeah, played very well. It does play, but they're still coming on to online and trying to get back, to get used to it. But looks like Mega going to be holding this hardpoint already. It's going to be flooded by, I think that is True AmBiTioN. Yeah, it is. Eminence in here. Shots going down on Ridicule, and he's going to pick up that kill. Going to get contested by Carnage and his teammate Zeus here to pick that kill up. And that's going to go fairly easily to Mega there, as they are leading by 10 points with 7:30 minutes on the clock. And 30 seconds left of this hardpoint. It's going to be contested again. Back-to-back, picking up a nice two-piece. Hydra going to get the kill onto Carnage. And Hydra, another kill there as well onto H220K. And 20 seconds left. And this is all in Mega's favour so far. And let's see if they can hold the rest of this 15 seconds. It looks like, their teammates. Zeus picking up a nice three-piece there onto the True AmBiTioN squad. And Mega held the whole hardpoint. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was quite an interesting play by them. We saw True AmBiTioN. They were in front by about 15 points going into that car park hard point. But you're right, it was all Mega there. We saw a few streaks. Look at your scoreboard right now. You've got Zeus. He was on the 4-point streak just before Hydra just got dropped. He was on the 3-point streak as well. Mega as well. They've obviously rotated here over to this yellow hard point, 90 to 52. True AmBiTioN held it for the first couple of hard points, but now Mega getting into their jive as they're going to be picking it up. And Zeus going huge here with his ASM1. Huge three-piece there. Kriv, take a seat, son, as they're going to be picking up almost the triple digits, and they will, as Zeus still going to work. 8-point streak there, 18 for 8. Zeus, that is a dirty play.
Hydra is picking up a two-piece there. That was all flooded by Megan. It just went all in there, all their way there. So Hydra still getting kills here. Let's see if he can pick up another one. It's going to be flooded by True AmBiTioN. And no, Eminent's going to get the kill. And he's going to pick up three-piece, including Hydra and Back I saw in the kill feed getting a stun grenade kill onto Hydra there. Not the best ideal thing you want to do to your teammate. But Zeus already rotated, going to catch 3 off guard. He's going to be able to pick up 1. Shots going down to the other 2. It looks like this rotation is going to be in True AmBiTion's favour, and that's just what they need. As Zeus is going to tag up Carnage here in the next one, and not going to be able to enter. He's going to be shut down by H220K's bow. Back though. Picks a kill on Carnage and Kriv, and he's going to solely take this hardpoint fight for his team. But no, Ridicule's going to shut him down. Holding this one contested, not looking the right way. Eminent's going to pick up the kill onto Hydra. Unfortunately there, but Back going to be entering this hardpoint and going to get shut down by Carnage, who's in favour of the True AmBiTioN squad.
Yeah, look, I mean, after these first couple of rotations, I did not expect it to see such a one-sided game at the almost halfway mark here. I'm not still on with Carnage, as he just picked up the huge T-piece for True AmBiTioN before he was dropped. H220 is still in there, just trying to get some points back. It is a 36-point game right now, as we're about to rotate back over to the Atlas hardpoint. But as we've said, Mega just on a huge roll right now. Zeus leading the charge, 23 for 12. That is some insane KDs there, but H220, he's just putting it up for the True AmBiTioN squad right now, 20 for 14. Carnage trying to come back. He's got a little bit behind in those kills, but as we know, it's all about getting the points in this hard point. I'm still with Carnage as he's going to work here. He's on top of Atlas, gets one, drops down, gets a second, follows it up. Can he try and get a third? Ridicule is going to be picking it up instead. These guys going to work, and Carnage, he's still hungry, son. This is a mega buffet for him right now, as he's also going to be picking up the assists right there. And Carnage, he's picking up the points now. We're back to a 38-point game, and with 4 minutes 30 left on the clock, Jabbo, this is still anyone's game right now.
Yes, that is. You cannot rule any teams out, as Carnage, his streaks are going to work, going to pick up a huge amount of kills there. And look, he's just protecting him. It's his guardian on his shoulder there. It's picking up kills over kills. He's even going to jump out and get a kill. Okay, he's on a 12-kill streak here, including his streaks. And looks like this one is just going to go all to True AmBiTioN, who's going to be holding this down for the majority of the time. But the rotation looks to be in True AmBiTion's favour, as we have H220K, who just came up the respawn. I didn't get to catch anyone who's in the hard point. Kriv in the hard point. He's going to drop all up to H220K. And that was an easy retake there for the boys in red and white. Mega Force and HU20K just getting kills with here. He's going to make it 1-2, and he's going to pick up a wallbang as well. Not picking up the double there as Kriv stole his kill, and he's going to pick up a 2-piece as well, but that was incredible there for him. He's still just going to pick up another 2-piece in mid as well onto Eminence and back-to-back, going to get the little spin, and it's now just a 20-point game. It just came as close as it did in that matter of seconds by HU20K just slaying mid here.
Yeah, the Atlas hardpoint usually one of the hardest to hold down, but through AmBiTioN, Carnage, I mean, he really showed you how it's done. Utilizing the drone, something you don't see too often by the top-tiered players, but you know, sometimes these lesser-known players compared to the big names can really teach you a lesson or two, and that was one way to hold down that Atlas hardpoint. He got back so many points for his team, and of course, we're now seeing True AmBiTioN back in the lead. Mega do have control once again of this car park hardpoint, and this was where we saw them rack up so much time, and as you can see here, they're coming back in the lead. Eminence is holding it down. It was back-to-back who just picked up the kill on H220. I've got Eminence up here at the top of the car park ramp. He's also got Hydra watching his back, getting shots down the ramp, but it's going to be Carnage and Kriv coming in to clean it out. They're going to be in control right now of this hard point, and this is vital. There is still 30 seconds left in here. They need to lock this down. It is a 5-point game right now. 2 minutes 20 on the clock. Jabbo can go either way right now.
Yeah, it's an even game, or not yet, as Mega just taken that over for it. It becomes a tie game thus far with 2 minutes left on the clock. But HU20K does an amazing shot there with his bow. He's going to be contested by Hydra. He's going to be taken down. But Carnage has streaks on hand, if I'm not mistaken there. And he could be using this, and it's going to be very vital in this next hard point, as it's a minute 50, a very close game here. Carnage still causing havoc, rotating to the next hard point, which is in favor of Mega. One person holding it. He's going to jump in there. He's going to get the kill there onto Hydra there. And that's 3 down for Mega already. This has gone completely in favor of True AmBiTioN. And if they just keep holding this one down, it's going to be an easy game for them. But it looks like Carnage is going to be flooded here. Sorry, lost my train of thought. He's just playing such an extraordinary game. Contested again, but back-to-back, going to pick up a 2-piece and dropped by Ridicule, and now going to be in favor of True AmBiTioN.
Yeah, when Carnage is dropping the 30 bomb in this hard point, I don't blame you for losing your words. I am as well. I'm over with Eminence right now as he just picked up Carnage. Still going to work right now as it's 203 to 190. It is climbing here for the Mega Squad. We've got about a 10-second game as we're going to be rotating to that last hard point. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys set up. Let's watch here. It's going to be seeing the Mega Squad. They're spawning just outside of the school. They're going to be going straight in there. As you can see on your mini-map, I've just brought it up large right now. The guys over from True AmBiTioN were spawning over in yellow, so they're going to be making a move over right now. I've jumped over to Kriv because I want to see how he breaks it. What he's going to do is actually get kneecapped. He's taken down. This Mega Squad holding it well so far. I've jumped over with Zeus, 34 for 29. He's dropping the big numbers for his team. A player just outside of he picks it up. That's Carnage getting dropped. Kriv comes in to respond. You've got 30 seconds left here in the game. 214 to 208. True AmBiTioN still in the lead. I've got Eminence picking up Ridicule. I'm over with Kriv though as he's clearing out the lockers. Gets one. Carnage responds. He's still holding it down, but as I say that, 220 going to work. 222 to 208. Jabbo. It looks like it's all over.
It is, and yes, Carnage kill streak is Eminence already leaving the game. He knows it's over. It was a very good game, though, I have to admit, from both teams. So look at the slaying power from both teams. So that the scoreboard. You have Carnage dropping 37, though his 12 kill streak with his assault drone did come in big for him. And as I said, he did have another one, and he did use that, and it did pick up kill onto Hydra in this hard point here. And that's solely one of the reasons that they just took that hard point and won it against Mega.
Yeah, it was that. I mean, it was completely turned around on that second Atlas hardpoint. The way that we saw the guys from True AmBiTioN, Carnage particularly, set up for that was it was quite perfect. There was no other way to say it. And obviously, using something that is underutilized, such as the drone, to hold it down, I mean, it worked flawlessly. And as you can see there, your end scoreline 234 to 208. It's a 26-point gap. They got more than 26 points in that second Atlas hardpoint, which is always a big number to drop. Not only because it's on one hardpoint, but against the Mega Squad themselves. I mean, that's just insane. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be getting set up for our next map right here. Don't you go anywhere. I'm Maniac, joined by Jabbo. This is the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series Midweek number 15. We'll be back right after this. Guys and girls, welcome back to CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Astro Championship Series Midweek number 15. I'm Inmaniac, joined by the ever-pleasant and ever-present Jabbo. We're entering into the second game here of our semi-final match between Mega and True AmBiTioN. We just saw a hard point on Detroit. Moving in now to our CTF on BioLab. Now, Jabbo, walk us through just very briefly what we saw in that last map.
Well, from what I saw Mega playing an extremely well series at the start, and it came down to the end hard point. It came down to the slaying power in the end, and it was all in True AmBiTion's favor, as it was their host. Though you have to give it to them. It's more probable that they will win on their host. Now, being on Mega's host, we have a different outlook on the favor of who's going to win. But yeah, it's going to be an amazing game here. Let's see if Mega can make this series 1-1.
Well, I think they're going to be trying to come back with a vengeance right now. I know they might be feeling just a little bit salty. It might be the flavor of the day for these guys after that first map. Now, of course, their host, as you pointed out, the flag is going to be out right now. I'm just watching Ridicule trying to shut it down. The flag is in the hands of Hydra. It is a stalemate right now, as Carnage also has a flag in return. I'm just watching him right now. He's getting some shots out with that Bow, trying to go to work. He is shut down, so it's going to be interesting to see if Mega can capitalize it off right now. I'm just watching Hydra. He might be under a little pressure right now, and he is, in fact. He was dropped. The flag is going to be returned, so now we're all equaled up right here after the first minute. I just want to touch on really quickly, for those who haven't picked it up or may not know, Mega is the Kiwi team up against the Perth-based guys of True AmBiTioN, so that's actually Mars to Venus away, so there might be a few connection issues, but c'est la vie, that is COD for you, especially online. But they have swapped hosts, so I'm expecting Mega to come back with a vengeance, but True AmBiTioN, after that last game, they must be pretty psyched right now.
Yeah, well, I've actually lagged out of the game, so I don't know what's happening here.
That's all good, all good. Well, look, Jabbo, you can just be my spirit guide, my friend, and I'll be trying to run us through this game as best as I can. Though, actually, we might, if he's here, I just think I heard the voice of a god shine down. We may actually have the man, Mikester. Mikester, if you're there, we're going to get you in, and you're going to carry us through this game, my friend.
I like that introduction, and I think you need to do it a little bit more often for my liking. Either way, we're here for map 2. We've got Capture the Flag BioLab. We've got these two teams. We've got the score still 0-0. And Josh, while you were babbling, you might have noticed that these teams were actually trying to run these flags and constantly having this stalemate for these 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I have been noticing that, and it's just interesting. I didn't expect it to be such an even match. There may have been a little bit of tea-talk on Twitter from the Mega Squad saying that they're going to come back and do the stomping, but we're not seeing it here, Mike. We're not seeing it.
We definitely are. I mean, Eminence and Carnage are going to be having these flags. They're just going to be bouncing around. I've just been on Carnage's screen because he's just been jumping everywhere across this map. And right now, he will finally get taken out. The whole team of True AmBiTioN get taken out. So Mega are able to put that flag in. Thanks to Eminence there and his team for being able to do that. That's going to be 1-0. That's 3 minutes into this game. So now they just need to focus on some more kills. They need to pick off these team downs, which you just saw them just do. Zeus will pick up this flag. He's going to be running it over into purple. His team's going to be picking off the kills through the spawn as well. Now you notice they're spawning over on 5. No one's going to be able to contest them because the player's just going to form a little bit of a distraction. So even though if they don't drop, the flag's going to be captured. That's going to be 2-0, and what a great relay there out of Mega.
That was an amazing run. Considering what we saw in the first 2.5 minutes, how easy that was shut down. Zeus was in a great position, caught the player coming out of blue when he was over on the opposing flag, picked that up. Teamwork just cleared out the rest of Purple and BioLab. As you saw, they were spawning in 5 because they just cleared out BioLab. The team and Mega were already there. Easy run. Going to be interesting to see if they can follow it up with another one, as their flag is about to be taken by Carnage. We just saw H220 shut down. So Carnage, now with the exo shield out, he's going to be shut down there by Backabex. It's a couple of players down as Eminence now has the flag running once again. It looks like this is going to go in pretty easy as well, Mike. So in the first 2.5 minutes, we saw one cap, and then we saw 2 more in the next minute afterwards. Mega starting to fire up.
That they are. I mean, I think they're just hungry for vengeance right now from that first map. I mean, they weren't happy to have a loss out of that one, and they're trying to really show it back here in this Capture the Flag, and I mean, they have started to do so quite successfully here. And this one, Eminence is going to pick up the flag once again to be going for a run. He's actually gotten 2 out of the 3 captures there for his team, Zeus with that third, and he's going to be all the way on the generator already. He's going to have a couple of players that are contesting, but it doesn't matter too much because the opposing team already has the opposing flag, and they're running it all the way in purple at the moment. Now, there's 2 players going to be waiting in red there for Eminence. He sees a couple, gets a couple of shots out with the ASM1, and will get shut down. His teammates won't be able to get that flag back, and Kriv will now try to run this one. Now, he's going to be contested 1 to his left. He'll get shut down. The flag should be returned. There you go. And actually, Hunter is able to actually pick that one off. So he's going to be trying to go in for this run. He's going to have, once again, players waiting for him. He's going to stop it. No, the player picks up the flag. The player, will they get the return, though? That is the question of the day. It doesn't seem to matter because that's going to be the half, and that was a capture. That's 3-1.
That was really fascinating to watch there, Mike. I thought he had the stop at the end. It was practically on the dude's face. But, you know, look, that was a great way to end that round. They were able to clutch that flag in the end, I might add. So your score at the half is going to be 3 points to 1. They did the sneaky clutch right in the last second, I should say, of the round. Now going into the second half, they're going to be switching sides. So going to be interesting to see if True Ambition can answer back and if they're a little bit hyped after that final flag there at the end.
Yeah, they definitely would be. And I mean, it really shows some promise out of them now, doesn't it, Josh? Because of the fact that you really have them, showing some fighting spirit. They were down 3-0. They got one at the end, sure, but now the sides are swapped, and maybe they can, ride the momentum off that previous capture to maybe try and make something happen. Now, Carnage takes down 1. Zeus will take down 2. As if it's nothing, Eminence is going to be running this flag. He's going to be all the way on the top of purple. So scratch everything I just said, because he's about to get this capture. He's about to make it 4-1, and Mega just seem like they can't be stopped.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of pros and cons to both sides of this map. I actually have a preference for running the side that Mega are currently running now. The capture point is obviously a bit open and a bit exposed to fire, but at that same time, as soon as you get up on that green catwalk, if you can just stomp it in, I mean, it's almost a guaranteed point cap at that point, as long as you've got at least a little bit of support. Obviously, the opposite can be same for this red flag, where it may have a lot of cover, but if you're caught off guard, if there's a couple of players just waiting for the sneak attack in there, you're kind of stuffed. So, I mean, personal preference, but Mega obviously showing that they prefer their side as well, as they're about to stomp another one in. That's Eminence going to work. He's going to be challenged and indeed taken out by Carnage. So Carnage trying to answer back, but you were going to be seeing the guys from Mega there to answer back. Ridicule, though, cleaning them out on the 2-point right now. He is on that green catwalk running back into 5. Flags now going to be moving pretty soon, I dare say. You've got one in the hands of Kriv right now. Ridicule trying to do his best to back him up over here at the generator, but he's also going to be shut down. 5 points to 1. Not impossible, but True Ambition have a challenge ahead of them.
That they do, and I mean, you're going to be seeing Back running this flag. He's going to be having one player there with the Exo Shield who'll get the stop, and he'll be able to put that flag in. Nicely done. It seems like even Shields can't stop some stop action there out of that Exo suit. Back will still be picking off these kills, but look at this one-sided scoreline. It's 6 captures to 1 with still 3 minutes remaining here on this clock. If Capture the Flag had a score limit, Mega would have reached it.
That's right, and I'm pretty sure this T-Talk is now well-founded. I was a little hesitant after the first couple of minutes of this game, but as you can see, it is very dominant right now. You've still got Kriv, though. I've just jumped over to him. He is trying to make a run. He's over here in the elbow building. There's going to be a player there to support him. They're going to be trying to run him in. As you can see on your minimap, a couple of players are going to be trying to rush in over from that generator side, just on the opposite side of the map. In fact, there are a couple of players running into red right now. Kriv is caught out here out in the snow. There's going to be a player up high. Not sure if he spotted him. He's dropped down low, and he's going to be taken down. That's Eminence picking it up. Hydra also picking up a kill as well. Flags are now returned. 6-1 is your score as Carnage picks it up once again, but with just over 2 minutes left. Mike, a score deficit of 5 points. I'm pretty sure it's going to be all over for True Ambition.
I just don't even know if it will be mathematically impossible. I mean, say you can get a 20-second cap in. I guess you can get 6 caps in, take the lead. I mean, that was a great start as well. So I think you can mathematically do it for another 20 seconds. But, I mean, that's just me thinking off the top of my head, and we know that doesn't really work well. But with the stalemate situation, all Mega need to do is really hold out until that 90-second mark. They won't be able to catch back up. And from there, the guys from True Ambition will be forced to bow out, and Mega will be able to put them up on the board for them. I mean, they're going to be trying to go for another run-in. One's actually going to take the flag right out of Hunter's nose, right as he was about to go for that cap-in, but it does seem like they've got their ball game face on, because I mean, look at that, they're picking off these kills. They've now made it 6-3. They've got 90 seconds, so theoretically it can be done. But I mean, they're going to be trying. Carnage is going to be trying to run, and Zeus though is going to be trying to stop them. But it does seem like they might be running in the same direction. Either way, he's going to run into an opposing player's face. 3 of the players get taken down, and that could have just been it.
I get all tingly when you talk to me about mathematical probabilities, but I tell you what,
Normally
with
wrong.
with a scoreline of 7-3, it looks like one of my predictions are finally going to be right. So I'm pretty sure that's one of about the last 50 I've made. So the guys from Mega looking pretty strong right now. We're going to see a flag in the hands of Ridicule, but even if he is able to cap this, really it's not going to mean much for the squad. They're still going to be 3 points behind. That's if they do cap it. And Mega, of course, we've got Eminence with the flag in hand as well, trying to answer back. He's over there on top of Purple, just winding out the clock right now. So under the assumption that Mega can clean this one out, which it seems like it's going to be, our series scoreline is going to be 1-1 moving into the next map. So, of course, the winner of the next map will be moving on to our grand final here in the midweek. I'm pretty excited to see what's going to happen in this one. And, of course, our host, I do believe, does switch back. Mike, you can correct me if I'm wrong, back over to the True AmBiTioN squad. So, given that the guys from Mega are the Kiwi team, it might be interesting to say the least how it's going to go.
Yeah, it's interesting is a key choice of words, or rather word, because of the fact of the huge distance between these teams. You couldn't find a further point to really have in our region, Western Australia to New Zealand. We had an incredibly close hard point, mind you, and then a little bit more of a one-sided capture the flag. So I think that really is spelling it out for this overall game. That being said, it's going to a single spawn game type. It's going to be going to a search and destroy. So that could be the difference in that search and destroy. It could be the difference on this host game that could give Mega the victory. I mean, they just need to pull through. They need to play some more smarts rather than overall brawn, and they could see themselves here with the victory. But it is going to be search and destroy Riot up next. And you mentioned about being excited for the grand final because, of course, the winner of this series goes to it. But I'm more excited for this third map to see how it all plays out in this deciding map. You're going to have to wait and find out, though. We'll take a short commercial break, and we'll be back soon with map number 3, search and destroy on Riot.
Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, welcome to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series midweek number 15. I'm Inmaniac, now joined by Mikester. It is a pleasure to have you once again, sir. We are here into map number 3 of this semi-final game between Mega and True AmBiTioN. We've got an S&D on Riot.
That we do, and I mean, we're going to be seeing some interesting plays actually come out of the True AmBiTioN side. Now, they're known for some risky plays already, but the Amelie here as an overkill weapon in Search and Destroy, being the last player alive, we'll see how this pans out. Apparently not too well, because he's going to get taken out. But the point is that it was an interesting play, okay?
I reckon, look, it was a bit adventurous, and I really like these teams trying some new things. The Amelie, I actually tweeted about this not too long ago because I've seen a few things. There was particularly a Reddit thread that I saw about the Amelie potentially breaking the meta of current competitive COD. I didn't really think it would break it. I do expect to see a couple of players using it. A couple of people thought it might have been used at Champs, so I'm really curious to see what will happen with it. In fact, Mike, I might follow Crib for a little bit. As you said, he's got the overkill perk on. He's run the ASM1 with the Amelie in his back pocket. He does have thermal, so let's just have a look here. He is on the second balcony here. He's going to be looking straight down that A street. He's trying to get the long shots out. Not even going to pick up a tag, though, as Ridicule was dropped early by Hydra, rocking the barrel, I do believe it is, Scott, in his hand. So I might actually jump over to the attacking squad right now as my game decided to freeze up for a second, but now over with Eminence here. He does have the ASM1 in hand. He's on the 2-point streak from before. Make that 3. Another player in front of him. He's finally going to be dropped. We've got a 2v2 situation.
That we do, and it's going to be Hydra and Bakabek taking on Carnage and Kriv. Shots out from Hydra, or shots to Hydra rather, as Bakabek takes out Carnage. Run's going to be meeting Hydra at the back. He was going to take him down. Bakabek now taking on Kriv. 1v1. The bomb has been planted, mind you, so it is a 1v1 situation. Bakabek spots him, and there you go. That's going to be some easy shots, some easy kills, and that is going to be 2-0. But let's see this round in the kill cam once again, because we can't get enough Bakabek. He spots him, he shoots him, and he kills him, taking down Kriv, getting the round, making himself 2-1 with a 2 streak, and just like that, that is going to be 2-0. So what a play there. That's going to be 2 kills that round, I do believe, if his streak is correct. So great effort there by him, and great effort there by Mega, who, of course, once again take the lead. And, I mean, you mentioned this at the end of the last map here, Maniac, that, we're swapping back host to WA to True AmBiTioN. But as I pointed out, Search and Destroy could be the best possible factor here in this decider for them.
Yeah, I totally agree. Obviously, without the respawns, you know, it's really about that positioning. I mean, how often in S&D do you see it's just about timing and being in the right position? I mean, you don't need perfect connection for that. You just need to have experience and be a well-rounded squad to know where to put yourself on the map and just to work cohesively as a team. And as you can see here, Mega, with their well-versed squad and obviously their experience both on LAN and online, it's coming out and working for them. It's very clear here as they are going to be taking the lead 3-0 here in the S&D. It'd be really nice to see a clean sweep for a bit of excitement, but True Ambition, don't think they're going to be keen for that to happen.
I don't think so, but I mean, once
I might be wrong though. I might be wrong.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it logically. You're down 3-0. Do they really have a choice?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just watching H220, by the way, Mike. He's also running the overkill, as you see so often here in S&D. He's got the bow, but he's got the scope in his back pocket. And as I say that, Curse of the Caster is going to be taking him down. He almost got an amazing shot jumping through the air. I'm over with Eminence right now, as his squad are going to be trying to put that bomb down. And indeed they do. It is planted at A, just below them. So there's 2 players left from True Ambition. Going to be seeing how they work together. You've got Carnage. He's still rocking the Amelia right now, and doesn't have anything else in his back pocket though, and he's going to be dropped for it. Ridicule trying to answer back 1v3 with the bomb planted, 25 seconds left. He's going to be fighting an uphill battle right now.
He really is. He's going to have a player to the third on right above him there. And there you go, jump straight into another player. That's going to be 4-0. And it is looking extremely well here for Mega. I mean, they've taken out every single consecutive round known to man in the Surging Shore right. They haven't dropped a round. They've barely dropped the deaths. And I mean, you look at that, 3-4 for Kriv. So he's picked off 3. You've picked off 3 for Hunter, 1 for Carnage, and 0 for Ridicule. So that's a total of 7 kills that have happened in these 4 rounds, whereas they've all died. Every single other time. So they've got, a total of 16 deaths in comparison to those 7 kills. So as a team, it's really not adding up. And I know, obviously, it's Surging Shore, you're playing that OBJ, so kills aren't everything. But when you're getting outslated, when you're losing 4-0, and you're lacking on these kills, and one of them's going 6-1, I think kills really needs to be a worry on your worry list, because I mean, you're playing the attack, you're down, you can't afford to lose another round, and I mean, we're still rocking curious choices such as the Amelie watching the spawn.
I'm sorry, I mean, I'm not sure if you were watching it, but I was watching Kriv, and he just got completely pooped on.
Yep.
He had clear vision with that Amelie, and he was just dropped, quite embarrassed. So, and that's exactly the kind of gameplay we're talking about, Mike. They can't be doing on host, game 3 of the semi-final. They need to be doing better. Ridicule, he's been my man so far. Been going huge up until this S&D, where he's now going 0 for 5. And look, Carnage in this 1v3 situation, he can't be doing those sloppy shots with the bow. He's full red at the moment, in pressure in the prison, goes to take a shot, but he's going to be scoped straight through the jugular, wriggles to death. 5-0 is your score right now. These guys from True Ambition, as we always say, Mike, it is technically possible for them to answer back, but I don't think it's going to happen with Hydra making shots like this.
Now let me make something clear. True Ambition are not playing bad. It's just Mega are playing one step better. In my opinion,
I would contest that, but I always would.
That's just the way you are. But in my opinion, the True Ambition are just lacking on their sort of choices, the in-game choices. They're doing the same thing. They're rocking those same classes, and if they don't work out for them, they're doing it again. And as can be reflected by a 5-0 scoreline, they're not winning attack, they're not winning defense, they're not winning with those guns or their plays or their setups. They needed to mix something up, and right now with Mega mixing something up, they've got a good opportunity to turn things around. Eminence will get taken out, so that's going to be the bomb carried down. Now everyone knows that Eminence does pick up that bomb 99% of the time, so they should know that at least the bomb has been taken. Hydra now will pick this one up, but that's not the point. They know at least they should be watching that area and trying to make something happen, and watching over through that B side. Now you've noticed here on the minimap that they've actually directed their entire team over onto that side. Now one of the players has now rotated over, but Zeus will now be able to pick off another one, so now they've lost that numbers advantage that they worked so hard to get on round number 6 when they're down and about to be out. Now Hydra's going to be rotating back here, and Inmaniac, he's going to be playing this bomb, but there is going to be a player right next to him. Now, shots will go out. He'll be able to take down one. He needs to check this bomb. He's going to now. I'm not too sure if he even realized the bomb has been planted, but he's going to back out, and I guess we'll just have to see how they're going to do in this 2v2 situation.
Yeah, I'm watching him right now. I'm on with Carnage, and you think he did notice it. He didn't spot the player below him, though, and he's probably going to be punished for that. This player right behind him. No, gets the turn. Oh, my gosh. Carnage picking that up. His teammate Ridicule just left the game, though. I didn't see if he was actually killed before he left, Mike. You might be able to clarify for me. But either way, yeah, so that's probably why he left. I think he went 0 for 6. So a little unfortunate. You can't be dropping those kind of numbers here in your final game. And Mega with the clean sweep, Mike. And look, your friend Inmaniac's on a bit of a roll with the calls tonight. I don't know what's going on. It might be a blue moon outside.
I think there might be a couple of werewolves out, maybe a couple of vampires. We might be going back into the Dragon Age. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'd be putting some money on that lotto tonight because you might be winning some big money out of that one.
Look, all right, in all seriousness, let's just have a quick look at this game. We saw the guys from Mega. I mean, they were playing very consistently. I'm going to have to say I expected True Ambition to come up a little bit better. Ridicule, going into that last defensive round, he was running Tactician with an ASM-1 and nothing else in his back pocket. I expected him to come up with a bit of a better combo considering how important that last round is. That kind of loadout is super, super aggressive. Tactician with nothing else but an ASM-1, I mean... I don't know. It's not the choice that I would have made or expected him to make. And, you know, if that was the key or not, either way, his team did go down 0-6 in that S&D. So we're going to be seeing Mega moving on to the grand final.
That we are. They're going to be playing the team of Textbook. So, you know, now that map's over, now I'm excited for that grand final because now it is finally here. We're going to be going to a quick break. We'll be back soon with the grand final here in the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series Midweek 15. Once again, it is going to be Mega taking on Textbook. Of course, parallel to this off stream, we'll be having our bronze match, True Ambition taking on Abnormal. So stay tuned for the grand final coming up next. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with that game right after this.